Yo, what's up? This is Anthony Hamilton.
What's up, yo? This is Angie Stone.
We're Boys to Men. You're listening to the Wendy Williams Experience.
Yo, did you catch this flashback?
The first page of this fax got cut off, but listen to the rest of it. I couldn't believe my eyes. Wendy, my son was giving my husband a professional.
Stab! Ladies! Can't get it!
Big one, Elizabeth. Come on, Elizabeth. How you doing?
I'm gay, I'm a homo, I like guys. I'm gay, I'm a homo, I like guys. I'm gay, I'm a homo, I like guys.
I'm going home. I've had it.
It's a day, it's a whole lot.
Coming through your speakers, boy.
It's Wendy, man.
It's the Wendy Williams Experience. Don't forget, everybody, the nanny Franny Drescher. I've always been a fan of hers, and her new show hits the tube tonight. She plays an older babe with a younger dude, and, you know, therein lies the same old story, just different characters. But, you know, it's Friday night, and that's what I'll need to lull me to sleep. I got to take my disco nap before going out. I'm hosting a big party tonight. Oh, yeah. In Mount Vernon at Lounge 42. So I hope to see you there if you happen to be in the area. That's at 42 West Broad Street, Mount Vernon. And we do it like that. The broadcast begins for the flagship station here, 107.5 WBLS at 1 a.m. And which means that I'll probably be waking up from my disco nap at like 11:30, you know, redoing my makeup, redoing my hair, you know, take a quick bidet and then jump into my clothes. And then jump into my clothes and go out. I can't take it. There was a time I'd be able to just, you know, go to a bar or something like that. I'd hang out right up until the broadcast, right up until 1 o'clock in the morning. But I can't anymore. I gotta go home and be refreshed. I still love to go out like I used to. It's just that, the whole going out process requires different things. Like a nap, a reading of a story to, you know, a 4-year-old. Or should I say, and now is screaming to put the PST down, or whatever that is, that PlayStation, or that Sony PSP. Oh, he loves it. Ugh, what? I went shoe shopping last night after the show and I got home. And it's, by this time, like, you know, 9 o'clock, and he's still up. Now, he's supposed to be in the bed by 8 o'clock, but he was still up because he would not let go of this PSP. He's sitting in his bed, the lights are off, you know what I mean? And he's under the covers, you know, with the PSP, just going at it. So, he loves that. So anyway, everybody, Nicole Richie was robbed. Well, she was at she was robbed the way so many of us could be robbed, and it's the weekend, and a lot of us are going to be catching up on our Targeting and our, you know, Walmarting or wherever you go, our Food Town or Whole Foods, wherever you go to shop. And you know what you do? You put your bag in the pouch, in that area in the basket. You know what I mean? And then you don't turn too far away. Hopefully you're not that stupid, but you do turn to feel the pineapples and smell them and see which ones are ripe. That requires 2 hands. So your basket is over here. You see it with peripheral vision, but you're paying attention to the pineapples. Some bad person comes along and grabs your handbag, and therein lies the problem. Because we get too comfortable sometimes, particularly those of us who live like either in nice neighborhoods or in the suburbs, where we just get a little too lax. You know, it's like when I take my son for his Saturday program, you know, with all the swimming and stuff like that, 90% of the parents just leave their kids and they go on about their business and come back 2 hours later. See, I don't do that, because as far as I'm concerned, I think like a criminal no matter what. I could be in church still thinking, when I walk up to the front, I'm taking my handbag with me, because just because we're in church don't mean no sinners are up in here. I could be robbed just as easily here as I could on Jerome Avenue at 4 o'clock in the morning. So I stay in the lobby. I bring all my magazines, and the 2 hours goes by really fast, and I see all the other parents, you know, floating in towards the end, picking up their kids, and I'm just like, I understand that this is Wisteria Lane and everything, but, you know, why are people getting so comfortable? You know what I'm saying? I stay with my kid. So here's Nicole Richie. She's in the store in Beverly Hills, I guess where she thinks everybody is a have, not a have not. So nobody's robbing from anybody because everybody has. So there she is. Her bag is in the perch in the shopping cart, and she was cruising the personal hygiene area. Oh, taking care of that cat trap. Well, she turned to take something off the shelf, and out of the corner of her eye, she spotted a thief swooping down on her bag, and she says, "Hey!" And the brazen shoplifter still took her wallet out of her purse. And Nicole's like, "What the hell are you doing?" And just as the shoplifter was stealing, Nicole slammed her up against a toothpaste shelf and pinned her with her card. And security guards came over and said, "Good job, ma'am. We're calling the police." So see, Nicole apparently was thinking criminal-minded, even though she was in the personal hygiene area. That's me. I'm always thinking like that. I never, you know what I mean? I'm always thinking, there's criminals every place. I mean, go figure. Dude from the G Unit was robbed, set up on Easter Sunday when we're thinking everybody is, celebrating the resurrection of, Jesus. Not everybody. I don't mean everybody, but And he's being robbed and stole from. Kirstie Alley lost her 20 pounds. Guess how she celebrated? Well, she celebrated the way the rich do. 20 pounds needs 20 carats. Let me go get 20 carats of something nice. So she treated herself to an $80,000 diamond and aquamarine ring. Totaling, 20 carats. I love it, Kirstie. I love it. Fabulous. Demi Moore, their pictures splashed all over. You'll see them next week in Touch and the People magazine and whatnot, the Star Inquirer Globe. Smoking. She's pregnant and she's smoking. And look, she's cupping her cigarette in really how you doing fashion. But really, it's like the cigarette cup when you don't want anybody to know you're smoking. Or how guys might smoke a cigarette, like this. She's cupping it. And Ashton's with her, co-signing on the whole smocation. Yeah, she's cupping it like she's smoking a blunt walking down Park Avenue. There's somebody within my eyesight who I've seen do that. Walking down Park Avenue. Cupping. No, I'm not looking in their direction. Okay, I'll look there.
Oh.
That's all I'm going to say. Nelly, everybody. Oh, gosh. Are you ready to this? He's giving away money to two pimps. Nelly has announced the two winners of his Pimp Delicious Scholarship. Well, that's all there is to it. If I name the pimps, would you know who the pimps are? No. Is there any point in going on? No. So I won't. The Godfather. Everybody loves that movie. It's now a video game. Is that going to be available on ESP or whatever? PSP? Because, see, these are the kind of games cartridges that I don't need. Like, I'm glad that my kid likes to play with these games and stuff. But, you got to watch your kids' cartridges. So he's upset because Paramount is turning Godfather into a violent video game. And apparently Francis Ford Coppola is appearing on AMC's Sunday Morning Shootout this Sunday. And he's going to be telling that he never gave permission for the video game, The Godfather. Nobody even asked him. He knew nothing about it. And here's his quote, la, 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 la. I had absolutely nothing to do with the game, and I disapprove. I think it's a misuse of the film. Who wants to hear more about Vincent Pastore? That was a pretty good story, wasn't it? All right, but first I'm going to drop this little red man jewel off on you. Can I just preface this by saying I hate the TV travel show with Cameron Diaz. I am not interested. I hate it, and that's that. And the fact that Redman is on it, well, at least he's doing something. I can't hate on him for being on it. He's trying to associate himself with the highest paid woman in Hollywood and whatnot. But anyway, so apparently on this trip in with Cameron Diaz, there's Blink-182, even Mendez is on it, and blah, blah, blah. Okay. So they were someplace, wherever they go, and they climbed a real high mountain. And Redman is explaining, they hung a flag up in memory of ODB. He goes on to say, I can't I can't be at the memorial service or the wake. This is back when ODB, when he heard about ODB's death. So he goes, I'm way out here right now, but I'm still keep him in spirit. So we hung this flag in memory of ODB in the highest place on the highest mountain. May his spirit last forever. I hate the show. Donald Trump is cutting her down. But you know what? Donald Trump is not saying anything that I haven't thought of in my own mind. Although, you know what? When people make as much money as they do in Hollywood, there are some people that could give a crap whether they ever make a $20 million movie again or not. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if you're making millions and millions of dollars a movie and you want to take time off to date your boyfriend and make a real life for yourself, because now you're grown and you realize that at the end of the day, you can't spoon and kiss and make love to your $20 million, that you want to make a real life for yourself, and you have some sort of interest in the Outback and you want to do this dopey thing on MTV, fine. Maybe she doesn't care. If it's fine with her, it's fine with me. It's not like she's fighting to pay her bills anymore for the rest of her life. If I was Cameron Diaz, I think I'd teeter on maybe, stop. I mean, not necessarily stopping, but who really gives a damn? You're not doing it for the money or the accolades anymore. You got all that. You've got everything. So now let me just enjoy my life. Let me date my boyfriend. Let me concentrate on, getting married to him. Let me concentrate on, if I want to have a baby and how soon. And let me run the Outback with Redman and smoke some weed. Well, Donald Trump says, and here's his quote about Cameron Diaz. Until recently, she was Hollywood's hottest actress, making $20 million per movie, but then she dropped off the radar screen. True, I don't even go to the movies, and I'm like, what the hell is Cameron Diaz doing? She's on MTV with this stupid show. But then I thought about it. I'm like, well, good for her. Trump, on the other hand, who can't seem to get enough money, goes on to say, she hasn't done any big movies lately, and the only thing that she seems to be doing is fighting the paparazzi when she's with her on-again, off-again boyfriend, Justin Timberlake. But I don't think it's so smart for her to keep the low profile in this business. Come on, Cameron, get back to work. You're a terrific actress, and we want to see your movies. And don't worry about the paparazzi. They'll only make you hotter. Well, you know what, Donald? Not everybody is a media whore like you. There's some people who can honestly say they've had enough and just want to live a rich life. And they realize that rich, after a certain maturity, you realize rich has very little to do with money and more to do with quality of life. Which, of course, hustling for a little money always helps your quality of life, of which Cameron has her quality of life money. Now she's trying to make a life. Not saying she didn't have a life before, but, now she's with Justin. Justin's mother's running interference. She got to concentrate on that situation. That's all. Now, about the big pussy. He says, okay, so, wait, where was I with this? Oh, I got 2 minutes, okay. All right, things heated up last week, apparently, when Vincent Pastore said that when Regina called me back in the middle of the night and said to me, I think I'm pregnant, I hung up the phone and I said to myself, it ain't me. I have not slept with this woman in 2 months. And now the mess that happened in the car on Saturday began when she sprang an engagement party with her family on him. And he said that he had canceled his upcoming wedding. And so she's 44, and he claims that she got physical when he ruled out marriage and expressed doubts that he was a father of her baby. And then here's his quote. She starts hitting me. She said, look at yourself. You're making a fool out of yourself. And he said to her, Lisa, you got to get out of my life. When she refused to get out of the car, he tried to pull her out of the car, out of the vehicle, and threw her luggage to her into the street. Vinny Pastore is abusing me. Big Pussy is abusing me. Pastore said, she shouted in front of a score of witnesses. Oh my God, I wish I was a witness with the VH1 cameras. Boy, oh boy. I said, what are you, nuts? That's what he said to her. And then he says, I reached for my cell phone and I dialed 911 and she grabbed the cell phone from me. And he said he yelled at the cops, but when Regina began to kick the dashboard, he grabbed her again by the collar and tried to get her out of the car. You know what? All of a sudden, this sounds like the two of them both need to be locked up. There's more to the story. Can you believe there's more to the story? There's more to this story has become a 3-breaker. Last break, this break, and then another one. Jeez Louise. You heard about Usher and Kanye West?
No.
Please keep it here if you want more.
Wendy, man.
You can go on the stand, Steve, but the point is keep your mouth shut. Anybody from the streets knows that. You never talk on nobody.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Hi, this is Vaughn Harper. Relax with me weeknights at our new time, 7 p.m. to midnight on The Quiet Storm, as I promise to give you a musical massage right here on 107.5 WBLS.
Today's R&B, classic soul, and the Wendy Williams Experience. Hello. Miss Honey. Miss Honey. Don't you hear me calling you Miss Honey? I need that song. It's a song.
I was wondering where you got that from.
Oh, Henry Brown at VH1. We all used to work together back in the day, and he turned me on to the song, and we used to sing it. How you doing, Henry? We used to sing it, but I would love to have a copy of the actual song.
We need to play that.
Exactly, we need to be playing it in here. By the way, Miss Honey, do you think you have what it takes to become America's Next Top Model? Because you only have 24 hours to choose. Yes or no? Tomorrow, you can join WBLS for the official New York City America's Next Top Model casting call. It's going to be at Macy's in Herald Square, New York City, USA. Now, for more information, go to the UPN.com website. The UPN.com website. There's no 9 in there, okay? The UPN.com website will give you all the information, but just for reference, it's tomorrow night or tomorrow afternoon. Probably starts tomorrow morning. Macy's opens up at 10 o'clock in the morning. If I were you, I'd just, I would plot on the Macy's by waiting across the street diagonally at the Starbucks. There's one across the street diagonally. You wait there until they turn the key to open the door at 10 o'clock, and then you just lamp in the cut. As a matter of fact, truth be told, I'm sure that the Miss Honeys who are vying for America's Next Top Model will be lined up as of right now. How much you want to bet they're lined up right now? How much you want to bet if you went past Macy's in Herald Square, they're lined up right now? Who wants to go see Alicia Keys, John Legend, and Joss Stone? Well, it's for the VH1 Save the Music concert to benefit the VH1 Save the Music Foundation. I'm working the red carpet for this on Monday. It's happening at the Beacon Theater. There are going to be so many stars there. I can't wait to do some swoop downs. But listen, you can be in the audience. Caller number 11 right now is going to win passes, and they're going to tape it for TV. The actual TV broadcast won't be until September. The next Wendy Williams on Fire will probably be in September. But the actual broadcast of this will be on VH1 on April 17th. But you can go if you're caller number 11 now on Monday when they tape it at the Beacon Theater. Miss Honey. Did I tell you Lounge 42 tonight in Mount Vernon? Okay, I just want to drive that point home because I'll tell you what. I'll see you there. I'll probably get there around 1:45 because I take the mic at 1 o'clock for the BLS live broadcast. Doors open up at 11 o'clock and the club goes until 4 o'clock in the morning. It's a nice club, very well appointed. Listen, if you wear shoes that hurt your feet, you'll be sure to be able to get a seat because it's that kind of place without looking like more seats than club. This place, I'm telling you, it's laid out nice, this Lounge 42. And it's for the grown and sexy crowd. Bring your ID, 23 and older for the ladies, 25 and older for the men. I know you're looking for a new meat market. Tired of going to the same old places. Tell you what, it's got it going on up in there. And I'll be there too. So I'll see you tonight at Lounge 42 in Mount Vernon, New York, okay? All right, Eve, don't forget Vaughn Harper comes up at 7 o'clock tonight with Quiet Storm, and the Wendy Williams Experience rides until then. It's 107.5 WBLS with today's R&B, Classic Soul, and the Wendy Williams Experience. Hey. And work and left and right. Hey. It's the Wendy Williams Experience. Hey, everybody. Well, we're getting ready to go home. I want to shout out to Francine, shout out to Kenya, and shout out to Keisha, loyal listeners. Thank you so much. Also, I would like to thank our special guest who came in the studio today, Diva Jason Williams of Making of the Band 3. And Malin and Velvet say, Wendy, I'm so upset the diva Jason is no longer Making of the Band. Puffy or P. Diddy made a big mistake on letting Jason go. This season sucks. Number 1, these girls are too old. Number 2, they're too out of shape. Number 3, they can't move. Number 4, they need a reality check, and Jason was giving it to them. Number 5, where's the drama? We want to see fights and arguments. The show is a big bore, and Jason was why I watched the show. I got to tell you something. I'm going to be honest with you, and you know I'm not watching Making of the Band 3, barely watched 2, and I did watch 1. But I stopped because I saw this queeny, freckle-faced black man, and I said, oh, a queen. Great. Now let me watch and see what goes down, That's the only reason why I stopped in my changing channel process. Shout out to everybody in Los Angeles at KKBT, everybody listening there. A special shout out. Don't forget out there, we got the Steve Harvey Morning Show, and then featuring the Wendy Williams Experience as well. Well, on Sunday, I'll be hosting a big party in Los Angeles at this place called the Forbidden City. Eat, drink, and sin is their motto. All right. That party is actually in celebration of the wrap-up of LA Urban Fashion Week. And so I'll be out there on Sunday night, Forbidden City, inside the Forbidden City Lounge. So I'll see all my people in the LA area. Hopefully you guys will come out. Show some love, hate, or whatever. Just, I'm used to it all, and I realize I'm new to your city, and I know I'm a big pill to swallow, and, all that other kind of stuff, but I'm coming nevertheless, and I'm fearless, Dear Wendy, today must have been professional day. Every time I turn on, you guys are talking about it. My question is, what is a professional? Well, we have the appropriate button to show without me even having to talk. Can you reach over there, Big Daddy? Here's a professional, Susie. There you go. Now, if you still don't know what that is, then that's why you ain't got no man. Or that's why your old one left you.
Listen, right now I'm in the process of making.
This is Trev Hollywood talking.
I'm in the process of making, those little sweepers we run.
Yes,
but glossaries of all of those things.
Oh wow!
So professionals, how you doing? Tease and pop.
Good. Don't forget to include rusty trombone. The deepest expression of a woman's love to a man is if she can tolerate giving him a rusty trombone, and that is, I explained it yesterday. I've explained it before on the show, but let the record show a rusty trombone is when he's taking a dump and you're giving him a professional, and it's all going down at once. Wow. That's a rusty trombone. Oh, Gray Rider, I understand. I was saving this story, rest of the Nelly story, because I was running out of time. I wanted to get into the rest of the story dealing with the guy from The Sopranos. But, Nelly, he's a good dude. He raised awareness about the bone marrow transplant. His sister passed away, but nevertheless, he raised awareness. I've always liked Nelly, his sweat and his suit. And yes, I still have the ability to see him as corny like a lot of people do. But you know what? Corny is cool when you're Nelly. So shout out to you, Nelly. And Nelly got together with the Fillmore Street Brewery. That's the company that manufactures pimp juice. And so, no, he didn't give money to pimps. It's called the Pimp Juice Scholarship Program, and it's set up to give 2 deserving students $5,000 scholarships apiece. And the winners are Brian Hughes from Howard University and Joyce Jackson from St. Louis University. And they got the scholarships based on their academic and extracurricular activity work. And so there are the other 8 winners were rewarded with Pimp Juice promotional stuff and 2 tickets to upcoming Nelly concerts. So there were 10 people altogether, but only 2 of them got the money. And the other ones, they got consolation prizes. And you know what? Whatever people can give away from the goodness of their heart, as far as I'm concerned, is good enough for me. Good going, Nelly. Good going, Nelly. All right, so I guess we've wrapped up this story with the guy with the Sopranos. Just that tons of messages were sent to him. They say threats and mood swings from this woman, and then people are saying he's a big bully and he's a liar and there's not a word of truth in what he says. And here's the quote: "This man is a nut. She beat herself up. Come on. She's 110 pounds. She went after him at 300 pounds and 6 feet tall. Come on. He should go into the girlfriend protection program." He's, in the meantime, said to be distraught. She's emotionally battered. She's physically battered. And she was supposed to get married to this man in June. Oh, just a mess. That's the crazy love. Britney Spears. She drew up a legal document just before she got married to Kevin, preventing him from inheriting any of his fortune in case her car careened off the West Side Highway. And that's in her will. Britney's mother and her sister and her brother Brian would take control of a trust fund holding her millions of dollars. Not her father and not her husband. And the latest revelation is further evidence that Britney is taking every precaution to guard her earnings in case this marriage fails. She also made Kevin sign a prenuptial agreement before their wedding. And the legal experts say it looks as though she was planning to use the trust to get her assets together before getting married. The trust fund. That's good, Britney. That's right. Protect yourself. Because you knew you married a no good man anytime he left, his pregnant woman, Shar Jackson, high and dry for you, flaunting it in front of America. And you know what? And it appears to me that he's using you, to become the next Justin-esque Timberlake or Eminem-esque type person, whatever. And once he gets enough, cachet from you and starts making his own important friends, you know what I mean? He'll probably dump you too, Britney. Because how you get him is how you keep him. In case you haven't learned how you get him is how you keep him. You got him through ill-gotten means, so now if you are pregnant, he'll probably be out of there before your 9 months of gestation is over. And Shar Jackson is throwing a party, and I'm hosting it, and DJ SNS is going to do the music. I gotta go. I have so had it. Don't forget, on Monday, everybody, it's going to be a best of show. Monday's the best of show. I'm just taking a day off just because, you know why? Just because spring is here and I just want to sit and open the windows and enjoy the atmosphere. I'll already be back from LA, but I'm just going to take the day off. Everybody out in LA, I'll check you out on Sunday night at Forbidden City on Vine Street in Hollywood, and we're going to have some fun, okay? All right, and for the rest of you, I love you for listening today. And come back for Monday because the best of show is going to be crazy. And then more live radio on Tuesday. All right, take care. Bye-bye.
Peace party, people. See you later. I'm saying bye-bye.
Good night. Program complete.
All right, I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'm going to go get myself a Diet Coke. And then I'm going to come back in here and we're going to do the bonus hour. And it's Friday and it's, free for all. Of course, the phone lines are open now at 866-GET-WENDY. And we're going to talk about Anna Nicole Smith and a smattering of other people. The bonus hour is next, right here on the Wendy Williams Experience. Call now to be a part. Thanks.